This poll is just brutal for President Biden.
Absolutely, George. And you talked earlier about that record low approval rating for President Biden. It's actually 6 points down just since February. And the skepticism over his leadership extends deep inside his own party. Only 36% of Democrats think that their party should nominate Joe Biden for a second term. 58% say they would support someone else or prefer someone else. That's despite the fact that the entire DNC, most of the Democratic establishment, has rallied behind President Biden.
Who would have thought? Who could have predicted?
Who could have predicted that? And I like the way they're saying it out loud. I mean, they have no choice but to say it out loud, which is that the people want someone else, and the DNC and establishment absolutely are not letting that happen.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing all they can to make sure that doesn't happen.
But it's just imagine another Biden versus Trump.
I know.
Like, is really the best we can do. It's bad for everybody.
Right. I mean, but the truth is, like, all these people are like, we cannot afford to have a debate because we absolutely need to defeat Trump. Well, you probably should. Two things. One is you want Biden to practice debating with people before he gets to Trump. And also, maybe the other ones would do better against Trump.
Yeah, sure.
You got to explore all the options. Yeah.
Yeah. Much like Bernie would have done better against Trump in 2016.
Right.
Yeah, you have to have options, but they don't want it.
No,
they don't want
it.
And shout out to RFK Jr., who was appointed Dennis Kucinich as his campaign manager, which I think is pretty cool. Dennis Kucinich has like long been the most principled, or one of the most principled members of Congress when it comes to issues of war. And I don't know. I had my doubts about RFK Jr., but when he does things like that, that to me is pretty encouraging.
Yeah.
To have an actual progressive being your campaign manager. I think that's really exciting.
Yeah. And it's just newsworthy. Sometimes like people are like, oh, so you like him? He's a nut job. Like, this isn't even about whether I like the person or not. Do we only let people in debates if we personally like them? And as you said, I think he has a good foreign policy platform.